back to Chasing Rust. Today, we're at the John Deere Pavilion in Moline, Illinois. That's where we're at.
Yes.
Iowa's over there.
Yes.
We're actually up here at the BOS Brothers show. It's raining this morning, and we were 20 minutes from this, so we decided, it's raining, let's go. It's kind of hard to plow in the rain. So we're at the pavilion.
So let's go inside, check it out.
Man, I'd like to see them protesting in front of that thing.
Now that's a
Stockmaster.
A what?
Stockmaster.
Oh, Stockmaster. Oh, it is a Stockmaster. Yeah, of course it is.
That's a holler action.
Yeah. That helps.
Have action and have one of the
Yep, that helps. All right, so we're inside. Let's just start over here. Check out the snowmobile. Stay off, Josh. It says, please stay off.
I want to go for a ride.
That's cool. There's an 8RX. Just so you know, there's not going to be much rust in here. This is all new stuff.
There's a dam.
Big wheel loader.
It's an electric one.
Well, the blade, the deck is electric.
The whole thing's electric.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Electric lawnmower. How about that? Hey, get on the Mini X. Josh is right at home on a Mini X. He knows how to run one of these things.
Whee!
Okay.
This tire's pretty big. I'm 4'8". You know, it's taller than I am. Works out.
Maybe you should stand next to the back tire. There. That make you feel a little better?
A little better about myself.
Yeah. Been a while since I've been on a modern combine. Okay, maybe never. Oh my gosh.
Easy there, big fella.
All right.
It's roomy in here.
We got all kinds of digicals over here. I have no idea what any of this space shuttle stuff does. Joystick, TV screen. You can watch Chasing Rust while you're running your combine.
I'm getting out.
Got a backup camera. Yeah, this is pretty cool. What do you think?
It's a far cry from a John Deere A.
It is. It's also a far cry from the
Massey Harris 88 Special.
That's right. That I grew up on. All right, on to the next. You know, it's interesting, for years and years, John Deere never acknowledged these things. And here one sits.
Hey, come here for a second. Let me bring you in. All right, so in a video, we're working on our 4010. This is basically what we're doing.
This happens to be a 4010.
This is a 4010. I mean, we're not cutting it in half, but that just, you know, we're doing an engine rebuild. So that shows the inner workings of what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, you can't see the liners in there, but we got a video coming out pretty soon where we're knocking those piston liners out. That was quite a project, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It was an all-day project.
Somebody got tennis elbow from knocking one liner out.
I didn't get tennis elbow. There's your transmissions. All right, back to the Dane before we were so rudely interrupted
Sorry.
by a 4010.
I don't know. I just saw it's going on vacation.
So where's the actual archives at?
It's
Building?
over by Harvester Works.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So it's here close to town.
Mhm.
That's where they keep all the good stuff.
That's where the NASCAR is.
Uh,
And the other, there's some really cool stuff in the back.
yeah. So you ever get to go over there?
I do.
Do you?
I work directly with the archivist, so
Yeah.
I can go over.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. He's a cool guy.
Does anybody ever get to tour the archive? I didn't think so.
That's what we're here for.
That's what you're here for. Hmm.
I told you about the sale they're getting ready for.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been a week, so I'm like,
Yeah.
who have I told?
Yeah, he told us. We're getting ready to wander that way.
So these things were ahead of their time in design. Not probably the most comfortable riding machine, but it was a, I guess you'd say, 3-wheel drive.
It says all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive. So they call it all-wheel drive. But there's only 3 wheels, so you can't say 4-wheel drive. But they were super expensive, hard to produce, and so they made, I think, 50 of them. Blew them all up on a riverbank in North Dakota or South Dakota, and only 2.5 exist.
So, I was in Colorado a few weeks ago. Actually, at this point, it's been like a month and a half ago. I found one of these subsoilers on Marketplace. And Boothang would not let me purchase it to put on top of her car to bring home. So I was very disappointed, but here one is. So, there's that.
So what does the subsoiler do?
On non-plowed or non-worked ground, you drop the subsoiler in there and it loosens it up down to the deeper level, and then you can plow over it easier. That's really all I know about them. I really don't know much.
Okay. That's pretty accurate. Pulling the subsoiler is a Spoker D. No, maybe it's not Spoker D. I thought it was. Let's see.
Nickel hole.
It's a nickel hole. All right. You got a nickel on you? I don't have any change.
No.
Dang it. Last time I was by one of these, I didn't have any change either. So the reason yesterday in our plowing out at the show, we saw some spoke flywheel Ds. Actually, there was a nickel hole out there too. But the spoke flywheels were prone to cracking. People would break their arms and legs in there. And so they went to this flywheel after that, and they call it the nickel hole because the relief holes here are about the size of a nickel. And these flywheels were prone to cracking as well. They were also fewer nickel hole flywheels than spoke flywheels. So this is actually a more rare, not really an option, but more rare tractor to have a nickel hole flywheel than a spoke flywheel, contrary to popular belief. So, yep, these are the early lugs. You don't see those except on the very early tractors. It does have PTO on it. And so this subsoiler is just like a plow in that it's a trip mechanism, which you would have had a rope attached here. Pull that and it drops that subsoiler down in the ground. Pull it again, brings it back up. There's a salesman sample. How cool would that be? Man, Play with that out in the backyard. That's pretty cool. There's a train coming by. Hope you can hear that. There's some more toys. Here's the 100th anniversary tractors. If you saw in the our video from the classic green, our buddy Tony Roberts has all of these tractors, has the entire collection, plus the pedal tractor he picked up while he was there, which is ultra rare.
And hey, we bought Dad one of these for Christmas. This Waterloo boy right here. We're not gonna say what happened, but he really liked it.
Yeah, I really wanted one of those and was happy to get it. So. But I don't have a gold-plated Spoker B.
And you're not gonna have a gold-plated spoker.
Okay, well, all right then.
Mainly because I can't find one.
Back to the current. I don't care for the current one, but they didn't ask me.
Dad, you gotta stay off of it. Okay, you can't take it home with
I can't take it home?
you. No, you got enough of it.
All right. Nice little 110. Some advertising up there. Other side of the 4010.
You can no, that's the piston. Never mind. I was gonna say you can kind of see the liner, but that's not it.
Are we gonna chrome our crank and
No.
rods?
No, I don't think we need to.
Okay.
I mean, you know, we're all about the horsepowers, but that adds 40 horse. Right
Oh,
off the
chrome
top.
does, yeah.
Yeah.
Chrome
Chrome
adds-
gets you home.
Chrome adds horsepower. It's got chrome axles.
It does. Don't mind me.
Get your wallet out. Now we're in the spend your money portion of the pavilion. Yeah, I already got some stuff for my grandson. You know it. Oh, look at that sign. Hey, that's a 4-bolt. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're probably going to shut the camera off here for a little while because we don't need any incriminating evidence of what may or may not happen here.
No, we don't.
Oh my gosh, it's like a...
Boothang doesn't need to know about any of this.
This is like a crack store or something. I mean, this
But
is...
they got the 100th anniversary D right there.
Oh, well.
They got this R that I don't have an R on.
Okay, folks, we'll be back. I promise. Stay tuned. What do you got there?
Don't worry about it. We gotta go. We spent too much money. We gotta go now.
Checking out the world headquarters here. It used to have a visitor center here, but it's not open any longer. So, well, can't see in there. That's the world headquarters over here. And then this used to be an exhibitor center thing, but it's more for employees now, they say. There's some tractors in there. There's a... There is? Where?
Back up. Behind that electric tractor.
Oh, there is. I gotta stop and get out. So I wanted to come here because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you can see in there or not. I'll try to, yeah, there's a Waterloo boy in there. That is the closest, if that's the same one, that's the closest Waterloo boy serial number wise to the one we have. So anyway, I was in there as a kid. Apparently it's not open to the public anymore, but this is the world headquarters for John Deere. It's just a steel structure. They call it the Rusty Palace or something, I don't know.
In 200 feet, make a U-turn.
There's a DI in there, an 840R. $40, $10, or $20, I can't tell what it is. We got ducks. So just so you know, and I'll throw a picture in here, but in I think it was 1983, maybe 1984, we went to the first Waterloo Boy Rally in Dunkerton, Iowa, and then we came here after we went there. This is no way near on the way home, but we came here. I guess my parents wanted to come here. Anyway, long story short, we have a picture of our Waterloo Boy sitting here on a trailer right here in this very spot with that building in the background. If I can find that picture, I'll throw it in the video. There's a picture of the Waterloo Boy on the trailer in front of the John Deere World Headquarters. And while we're here, this is the Waterloo Boy Rally. If you can see that. There's Kenny Cass right there. This guy here was the director of the movie. That's my dad. It's our Waterloo Boy right there. There's all the different Waterloo boys. This is lined up out in Kenny Cass's field. Right here. And here's some more. This is our tractor on the trailer there. Different tractors that came to the rally. Try to get that different paperwork from John Deere when they were, so they made a movie for John Deere days, and it had these Waterloo boys in it, and this was 1980, August of 82 it says. I wanted Josh to see the place.
It's pretty neat. Wish we would have got to go inside, but you know, they told us after COVID hit, they pretty much closed all that stuff down. So you don't get to go inside anymore. But, you know, hey, that's the world we live in today. So.
That's right. And so it's raining again. I think we're gonna maybe do some more sightseeing or head back out to the show. It's supposed to quit raining later today, we hope. So we'll see. Just stay tuned. Hey, we're having a good time. We're driving around sightseeing.
It's a great time.
Yeah, mostly trying to find diesel fuel.
Yeah. You know, you'd think up here in farm country that the gas stations would have diesel fuel, but they don't. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Gas station, no diesel fuel.
Go figure. All right, hang along, hang along. Hang on for the ride. Backing up, get out of the way.
Don't
Yes,
make him
you.
mad.
I'm talking to you.
Don't make him mad.
He's looking at me. I know he's looking at me. Oh, it just died. This D was sitting here running. I was going to film it, but just died. A little soggy out here. GP front wheel weights. Kind of unusual, you don't see those. This is Hans Knudsen's 24 spoke flywheel D. And then this is his plow, 3-bottom plow. I'm not a plow expert by any stretch, so I don't know what's special about this plow, but I know it's special. 3-bottom, obviously. You can see he's done some work on it here. He's fixed this. Looks like he's welded it together right there. Plowshares obviously are new. Looks like he put a new axle in it. You can see that axle is new right there. I don't know if that's obviously it's a John Deere, but I don't know if it's specific to the D or Waterloo Boy era. I'm not sure. I'm just, like I said, I'm not a plow expert, so I really don't know. But anyway, kind of a rare plow. I'm falling around in the mud out here. It's a really nice original 24D. You can still see the original stenciling on the hood, original paint on it. So it really looks nice. All 3 of these are original. Let's look at this GP while we're here. It's got these mounted 2-way plows here. So one goes one way, the other goes the other way. And so it's mounted up underneath there where the drawbar would hitch up under there. And then you've got all your mechanism up here, your lever over there to control the height, and then these foot levers drop the plows in the ground or pick them up, vice versa. So very unusual, unique plow setup here. I got some scrapers on here. Pretty cool. And then we've got another, now this is a different plow, different style plow than the one on Hans's tractor. You see the wheels are offset on it, and so it's probably a later model plow would be my guess. It has the spring type breakaway hitch on the front of it. So probably a much later plow than this one over here. Again, I don't know numbers on plows or anything, but this one does have the bottle cap wheel on it, I'll tell you that. So I think these were like 24 to 34 maybe were the years on these. Maybe, that's a guess. I've got a bottle cap 2-bottom plow, and that's kind of the years on it. So I got a book at home. Maybe I'll read it before I put this video together and try to give you my best estimate on these plows. But anyway, there they are. Again, another very nice Spoker D. Here's a binder from yesterday. I saw this bundle in here. So McCormick Deering is the brand, and this is a PTO driven unit. Some of these are ground driven, ground wheel driven, but this is PTO. So you see the white part there, that's canvas material with wood slats on it, and so that canvas would rotate across there, and there's a sickle bar underneath where all that wheat is laying there. You can kind of see it maybe. This wheel rotates, pulls the grain in, sickle bar cuts it, it lays down on that canvas, and then it comes up underneath this canvas right here. Comes in, here's another piece of canvas, and then this is your somewhere in here, oh, right here. This is your knotter mechanism. See the string right there? So that ties this wheat up into a bundle. This one hasn't been tied yet, and then once it's tied it, these arms right here kick it out. So it kicks it out right here. This flops up and it kicks it out and lands on the ground, and that's how you make a bundle of wheat. I don't know. Now, they picked them all up yesterday, so there's not any laying around, but they're already done thrashing. Josh has got that on the other camera, so we'll show you that. But here you can see the wheat would go right between these two canvases up into there.
Got another part of the video we're talking about that you're gonna see.
There's Josh right there.
So this is actually day 2 of this show. Yesterday we did a bunch of plowing and stuff, and we got a lot of rain overnight. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's pretty muddy. I don't think we're going to be doing any plowing today, which is kind of a bum deal, because I did want to plow with Glenn, but Glenda here, but you know, hey, there's going to be more opportunities for that as we move along in the summer. We did, however, get to plow with the 4-bolt, as you guys saw earlier, and I'm pretty proud of that old thing there. You know, she did pretty good. She didn't even buck or snort or nothing. It just sunk right in and went on to work. Didn't even have to do any carburetor adjustment or nothing. It just worked. And you know what? It's like that sometimes. Not for us. A lot of times, you know, we got to fight with something for a little bit. I mean, we didn't get shined up like these are here, by no means, but you know, we didn't do too bad. Nice old D, style D. Got Glenda's cousin, brother. $11893. I'm not sure what year that is. I will have to look it up by the serial number. Good looking case, 700. Dual range drive. So you can drive in multiple ranges. He's got the tape measure out over there. He wants to take that wagon home. And I told him we could get it to fit on the trailer. He just had to try hard enough. Hey, look, there's a helicopter over there. Dylan? Dylan, are you here? We got helicopters. Ah, Dylan's not here. That's not an Army helicopter. Let's see. He's doing some math on his phone now. Folks, I got a sneaking suspicion we're taking a wagon home with us, but that's okay. Anyways, back to this case. Dual range drive. You know, multiple ranges, multiple drives. Nice 730 diesel with 2 rippers on the back. Man, I bet she talks. Propane Mini. Now I don't know a whole lot about Minneapolis stuff, really don't, but that looks like a nice one, all complete. Propane, I'm sure it's relatively, you know, rare, maybe. I don't know. Put it down in the comments if I'm right, wrong, or indifferent. You know, if it is just run of a mill, let me know, then I'll know.
Another 3-bottom Deere, pulled by a Minneapolis again. Got this cute little farmall seed, super seed. Got this farmall Super M here. I did get a video of this plowing yesterday on my cell phone. It wasn't on the GoPro. The GoPro battery died. But that was a pretty neat tractor to watch plow. One thing I don't know, what's the difference in the Super M and like Super C versus a normal, just a normal M or a normal C or a Super H? You know, what's the difference? Put it down in the comments. I really don't know. We're not international guys. Really, all I know is about Deere, and I would like to broaden my horizons a little bit. Got another part of the video we're talking that you guys are going to see.
There's Josh right there.
Got a nice Advance wooden thresher. It's a big boy there. Whew. Dusty. Got this nice little John Deere H here. Just a cute little thing. You can tell it's done some belt work because, well, the way that it is. Pretty snazzy little ride there. Got this big Altman Taylor prairie tractor. These things are neat. I'd like to have one day, but I don't have anywhere to keep it. We don't have our sheds big enough. $30.60 Altman Taylor. Got another threshing machine over here. This one's an Avery. It's also made out of wood. Jumping into a John Deere wagon here. Let's see. Nope, we ain't run nothing through this one all weekend. Alright. So a few weeks ago, if you guys watched the video when me and Boothang went down to Arkansas, there was a hay press there. And here's another one. Only this one's actually got some straw in it. And again, you can tell the belt hooks up on the other side. This big arm comes down, and that's what packs the hay in the cylinder here, or your straw or whatever. Then you got the block. You got to put the block in, and there's this arm right here, right there. Once you slide that block over into place, that pushes it down, and then it'll pack it in here. And then you get it over here, and you tighten this section up here with these nuts on top. And that's going to set how tight your bale is. And then you got to reach through. If you see the slots in the wooden block, that's what you stick your wires through, and you got to tie them by hand. So real labor intensive, but hey, it's what they had, so they made do with what they got. We got a nice heart car over here we got to go look at too. We used to have one of these, and if you guys have been on the channel for a while, you'll notice it looks familiar. Not really familiar, not this particular tractor, but one like it. It's just a little bit smaller than the one our friend Brian has. But it's a cute little thing. Nice little heart car. Set up kind of like a John Deere Waterloo boy. It being the engine lays in there horizontal, the two-cylinder horizontal. Started the same way as you do a Waterloo boy with a crank over on the side. Pretty good looking unit right there.
Registration tent. There's a wagon getting ready to go out, looking for people to ride. Take a walk through the building here. your hats and t-shirts.
Looking case engine. I want to say it's a 65, I believe. I'm not 100% sure what the size on that thing is. Let's see if the tag's still on. $65, I was right. Tag's right up there on the boiler. Right on the smoke box.
Here's another rock crusher sitting on a wagon frame. Now we can get in here and see this this piece here and this piece here. This piece moves. I don't know if I can spin it or not. Nope, I can't spin it. But anyway, this piece goes back and forth, vibrates. Your rocks fall in here and vibrates back and forth and crushes them, and then they fall out the bottom. Got a nice little D2 cat. We missed this one yesterday. It's got a little pony start on it. From a distance over there, I thought it was a D4, but it's a D2. So it's got a gas pony start on here, and this is your diesel engine, 4-cylinder diesel engine. This is probably a 2-cylinder, I'm guessing, opposed. So you would, this right here is the pulley, the crank pulley. You tie a rope around this, pull the rope to get this little pony motor started. And then once you get the pony motor started, then you pull these levers, do some things, and then the big engine starts turning, it'll fire up. Looks kind of original, I don't know if it is. So this is kind of a fairly common, I don't know, it happens, crossover here with somebody putting a Cat 3208 into a John Deere and getting you that Cat power, V8 Cat power. So she slammed in there. You can tell they've had to cut out here to make her fit. And by now you probably saw this tractor.
This thing runs good.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was plowing yesterday like nobody's business. That's a 93rd BR built right there. give it a little walk around here. So it's a 35 model. The one I have at home that I restored when I was a kid is a 37 model. Same basic tractor.
Nice.
Sure hope we don't get pulled over on the way home.
I hope not.
You have to hide that under the seat. Something.
I mean, it kind of looks like booger sugar.
Yeah, let's hope we don't get pulled over. So Josh is getting ready to change out from a regular clevis to a plow clevis. You can see the difference. The plow clevis goes horizontal where the other clevis is vertical. And you can see this one's a little bit worn out. But we're going to put the plow on the G today. Plow with the G. It's a little muddy out there. We don't know if the B can handle it or not, but we didn't plow with the G yesterday, so we're going to plow with the G today. Big Altman Taylor coming through here. .3060 Altman Taylor 1917 model. And there he goes. Up.
there be to drive around on? Why pay $100 for a golf cart when you can ride around in luxury like this? That's what I'm saying. Anyway, looks like he's pulling a 2-bottom. It's a Style D John Deere with probably a 3-bottom plow. Yep. So we have a 3-bottom like that at home. We don't have those fancy finger things on there, but we got a 3-bottom like that. There's a C farm-all. Looks like he's got a 1-bottom on there. That's a 2-bottom. 2-bottom mounted. Of course, that's a 39G pulling a 2-bottom.
Well, folks, you're not gonna believe it. If we can fit it on the trailer, we're taking it home. Dad already called the guy. I don't know what the stipulations were, what price they agreed upon, but if we can get it to fit with Glenda, the 4-bolt, and the plow, it's going home. I think we can do it. Stay tuned.
So a thing happened here. I did end up buying the wagon.
Well, folks, if you're still watching, that's going to do it for the BOS Brothers show this weekend. They run Friday to Sunday. Today's Saturday. We're not going to be around for Sunday. We've got about an 8-hour drive home. And I got to work Monday morning. He's got to work Monday morning.
Yep.
We got laundry to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Video to edit. Probably grass to mow, dog to feed, you know.
Things.
Stuff.
Yep.
Life.
And I got to figure out what I'm going to tell Boothang about the money we spent this weekend.
We spent some money.
A little bit.
But, you know, hey, it's all in the name of fun, right? This is the hobby that we choose to do. I wonder what stamps cost.
I don't know. I wonder how many stamps
How many stamps could you get on this trailer?
on a 32-foot gooseneck. Now, I know you guys are going to say, well, you know, you guys fill that trailer up an awful lot. Why don't you just get a bigger one? See, the problem isn't the trailer size. The problem is if we had a bigger one, it would just elevate the problem.
We'd fill it up.
So we'd have, instead of bringing 2 tractors and 1 plow, and we bought a wagon, we would have brought like 3, maybe 4 tractors, at least 2 plows, and we'd still be buying a wagon. So I'm trying to figure out how to get that on there. The real problem is we just need to bring enough stuff that there's no room on the trailer.
Which I thought we did, but then old Triumph here just was sitting out there with a little aura around it, right? Just little sparklies going around it saying, buy me, buy me.
Mm-hmm.
And so...
And we talked about this thing
had a weak moment.
all weekend. He's got the tape measure out over there. He wants to take that wagon home. And I told him we could get it to fit on the trailer. He just had to try hard enough.
We did. I hoped all weekend, I hoped somebody else would buy the thing so I didn't have to. Didn't happen.
No. But hey, you know what? It's going to go home in our collection. It'll look great right next to the corn chiller we brought out of Iowa. You know, we'll dump the corn right in there. Yep. So guys and gals, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Chasing Rust and the BOS Brothers show. You know, we hope you enjoyed this video. We had a great time up here at this show. First time being here. I think it's their 10th.
It's their 10th show.
Yeah, 10th anniversary.
It's a really good show. If you next year, they have a summer show and a fall show. They alternate every other year. So if you could make it to this, put it on your calendar. It's a great show. Great working show. There's something going on all the time. It's really good.
Yep.
Highly recommend it.
There is, you know, as you guys have seen in the video, there's a lot of plowing. It did rain overnight, and that kind of dampened the plowing a little bit, but we still got out there today. You know, Glenn got muddy, Glenda got muddy, the 4-bolt got muddy. We didn't even plow with it because, you know, we didn't mud. Okay. And, yeah, so that's how today went. But if you guys are liking Chasing Rust, you know, if you like this video, like and subscribe down below. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
We'd really appreciate it. That helps us out. Doesn't cost you guys a dime. And, you know, leave us a comment. Tell us what you like, what you don't like. Just let us know. You know, we try to respond to every comment we get. That being said, I think that's going to do it for today.
We're done. We're smoked. We're cooked. We're hot, sweaty. Headed back to the hotel and to get something to eat. Did we eat lunch today? I don't know if we ate lunch. Yeah, we did, I think.
We ate Casey's.
We had Casey's.
Casey's Pizza.
All right. That's going to be it for this one, guys. We really appreciate you watching. Like he said, hit like and subscribe. Tell a friend. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks for watching. The story of the wagon. It's on there. Let's ask the man himself. Why did we buy a wagon today?
Well, you see, if you've seen all our videos, back in our Iowa Marketplace Finds video, I bought a very nice original in-gate seeder. It's a John Deere in-gate seeder. Very nice, very original. Good paint on it, good patina. And you see, this wagon here is a John Deere Triumph wagon. Not only is it a wooden wagon, but it's got a lift under it. And I got it for a steal of a deal. I think, anyway. Guy was needing some shed space and he wanted to get rid of it. And you know, we had about this much trailer space and we said, I think it'll fit. Josh kept telling me, oh, it'll fit, it'll fit, it'll fit. Well,
Oh, so he blames it on me.
so it fits. And if it fits, it ships. So, yeah, I bought a wagon. I don't know, I bought a wagon. But I got a real nice in-gate seater that's gonna go on the back of it.
So folks, that's the story on why we bought a wagon at a tractor show 8 hours from home.
It's nice. Look at the patina on it. I mean, it's as green on the inside as it is on the outside. Really. I mean, how could you go wrong? All the tires are up and in good shape. You know, it doesn't have any flat tires. It's good. It's a good one. Yeah, so now I got a wagon to put my in-gate seater on. You know, that's how it goes, right? You buy one thing and then you gotta buy something else to go with it. You buy a tractor, you gotta buy a plow. You buy a tractor and then you gotta buy another tractor because, you know, maybe you want two of the same model or you want a different size model. I don't know. That's just the disease that is the tractor hobby.